with an opening statement.
Well, that's probably as bad a game we played all year long. Intensity-wise, focus-wise, I give Minnesota credit. They came and they did their job. They did what they're supposed to do. They played hard. They played focused, got a big lead and held on and won the game. Disappointing on our end. It was clear that, collectively as a group, we're not there. They did not play hard enough to win a basketball game in this league, let alone against Minnesota. Why? You have to ask the players that one. But that's what the game came down to. They wanted it a lot more than we did, and we didn't play hard enough. That's a fact.
Sam?
Bill, you had mentioned after the last game that you had sensed some me, creeping in on the offensive end of the floor. Did you see any of that tonight as well?
No, I think that the effort level we put forth tonight was not acceptable. They are a solid defensive team. They overplay. They take you out of stuff, which means you have to work extra hard to get open in the right spots. You have to work open to get the ball in the post. You have to attack harder, all the above. But we just didn't have that intensity level that's necessary to win. It wasn't anything about individual going for their own. It was collectively we didn't play hard enough.
And then when did you know that Liz wouldn't be playing? Was this, something pre-planned that she's going to be joining the national team?
Well, we knew that she was under so much pressure from her national team. She was hoping to play in this game, but the pressure became so great. They said everybody and the coaches were all going to be, not playing the last game, and I think their coach sold them out. I think, from what I understand. But no, we knew after the last game she informed us that she wasn't going to be able to play, and I agree with that decision 100%. I would do the same thing if I was in her position. I would not sell out my national team for a club team. And I give Liz all the credit for. I know she was disappointed that she wasn't able to be here tonight, but it is what it is.
Thank you.
Cole?
Hey, Coach, it seemed like of the 15 turnovers you guys had tonight, a lot of them were unforced and self-inflicted, kind of like the last time you guys played this team. Are those just a result of mental fatigue more than anything?
Yeah, I'm glad someone brought that up. I think we're a little mentally tired as a basketball team. We've been grinding out this first half of the season, trying to understand who we are. We have more business to do, though. We have to go to Dallas and get a win. But I think mentally we are a little tired, but that's not an excuse for, not going out there and playing as hard as we could today. But yeah, and I feel that, myself and them, that we have to find a way now to win one more game before the break.
And then you've talked a lot about the slow starts to begin games, just with the bad energy and bad effort being the main things. Another slow start tonight that got you guys down 15 early, which forced you to play from behind most of the night. Was that pretty much the game?
Yeah, the first quarter was the game. We didn't come out and play. I tried to find a little bit of, Raquina Williams kept us in the game a little bit with her shooting, but the rest of the whole thing from the defense, 33 points in the first quarter. We can't do that. And especially the way they play defense, they give them 33 points. We're not even come close to sniffing to win in the first quarter, and that's what happened.
Thank you, Coach.
Trania?
Hey, Coach. Last time we spoke and you guys played against Minnesota, I completely underestimated that team. And you told me that you guys were going to be in a dogfight, and you found yourself in another dogfight tonight and without one of your biggest dogs. Do you think that this is a different team when Liz is now on the court?
Oh, there's no question that, with Liz out there, it gives us a scoring option. Kia Stokes, I thought, did a wonderful job tonight. That's all we got her. She's a professional basketball player. But still, Liz Cambage, 16 points goes out the window there. We didn't understand how much that is important to us to keep us steady. But we still have enough firepower to get through it if we just play harder and take care of the basketball.
Yeah, you guys had about 15 turnovers, and with the shooting struggles continuing, what do you look for your team to fix to going into Dallas?
Well, you don't shoot well, you don't play hard enough, and then it compounds everything. Some of the turnovers we had were just ridiculous turnovers, not unforced and whatever. And that's just kind of you get antsy and you get nervous and you get antsy and you do things you don't normally do, and that's what happened to us. We have to regroup. There's no question. We travel early in the morning, go to Dallas, watch some film. We haven't played them for a long time, and come out and put forth a better effort.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. We will be back with Erica Hamby and Kelsey Plum.